Hi, this is Sergio from Mensana Interactive. This is a short making of the game Christine to give an idea of how it has begun, how it has been developed so far, and what's coming next. So, starting about the idea of the game. Mensana Interactive is a game development studio created by my partner Marcio and me. We have been releasing games on Steam since 2019, mainly puzzle games of different types, like logic puzzles, jigsaw puzzles, word games, and lately card games. During this period, we have worked with talented people like Katya, an amazing illustrator, and Tatiana, a talented musician. More than a year ago, Marcio had the idea of starting a project that could be developed with no limitation of time, no rush, where all the team could apply their talents. His idea was to create a game inspired by the story of the Phantom of the Opera, the classic book that was adapted to a musical play. He was touched by one of his philosophy studies, where it was discussed how that story involved so many human being aspects. It would be an interactive story, so while the story was told, small interactions would be offered to the player. Some references for this game were games like Florence, Gorogoa, among others. Well, about the story. Marcio and his wife, Noemi, started thinking about telling a story of a girl called Christine, the same name of the female protagonist of the book, but living nowadays. There would be references to the original story, but it's not just retelling the same story. Our Christine lives in Paris, works at the opera, but has her own issues to deal with. The idea was to work on the perception we have about facts of life and how we react to them. In this case, the case of Christine, she has a dream of being a great opera singer, but has a lot of obstacles. She has to deal with her daily duties and counts on the support of her friends. Marcio and Noemi created the plot, described the whole story. We had meetings with Katya to discuss and worked on shared documents to get suggestions and improve the structure and the details. Katya brought some research and insights on how the story could be told, and we came to the current version of the story. About the art. Katya is an artist who works in many different illustration projects like books, stationery products, besides many of our games. And she has an incredible Instagram profile. Remember to follow her, it's katya.numakura. She created sketches for all the scenes, and Noemi worked with her to research references for the clothes and the settings in Paris, from movies, pictures, websites. So during the project, she shared beautiful illustrations a long time, amazing all of us. About the music. Tatiana is a musician who, among other things, creates music and sound effects for games. Her Instagram is Tati_Jaques, so follow her too. She created the soundtrack for many of our games, so it was a natural move to invite her to the team. She loved the idea of the game, especially because she has actually lived in Paris. She has been creating different melodies for the game, inspired by the French music styles and musicals. So we can enjoy some of her melodies here. About the game mechanics, uh, the player interaction with the story will be through different minigames as the story progresses. The idea is to allow the player to experience a little bit of Christine's feelings and activities. For example, we will have a hidden objects game when introducing the story in Paris, a word game when Christine is writing her diary, a rhythm minigame when she is practicing her singing, and jigsaw puzzles when she's performing her daily duties. These are some examples, but there will be other activities as well. So, where we are and what's coming next. We decided to release a demo to give an idea of the game and give the opportunity to people to know about the game in the Steam Festival and give us feedback and suggestions, and so we can grow the community around the game. As I mentioned, there is no defined timeline, but we intend to release it still in this year. It will be among our main projects for the year, so we'll put a lot of effort on it. So if you enjoyed the idea of the game, don't forget to add Christine to your wishlist, to follow the game page so you will receive the updates we share about the evolution of the project and will not miss its release. So thank you for being here with me. Also follow our developer page on Steam too, so you will know more about our other games. Search for Mente Sana Interactive on Steam. See you soon!